Hello and welcome to the Beauty Know-It-All. So it's a dark, wintry, miserable day, so I'm sorry for the dark background. But today I'm going to do something that's much requested, which is a tonging tutorial. And two things have made me do it. One, lots of you did my 5-minute hair blow dry and said it worked, but really only if you've got fairly fine hair like me, and it didn't really give you enough of a curl. And the other thing was I had supper with Elle Macpherson the other day, who had the most amazing waves, but also next to me was Melissa Oderbash. I can't believe I'm dropping names, but it was a rare thing. I promise you it doesn't happen every week. And Melissa Oderbash just has the best beachy waves, and she gave me a bit of a tutorial, so I'm going to combine that and basically how George Northwood tongs my hair, which I love. He does Rosie Huntington Whiteley and he's the king of tonging. One day I promise I'll get him on video for you. So I'm going to show you basically, this is my hair roughly blow dried. I've literally just blow dried the fringe to get rid of my cowslicks, and then this is how it looks roughly blow dried. And I'm going to show you how I tong it. Now I normally use this really tatty old tong, which I can't really believe I'm about to show you. It's a really old Babyliss Pro, and you can tell I've used it lots because look, they start to discolour from the hair products, so the sort of protective sprays you use. And it takes forever to heat up, but I really like it. It's a really good size tong. So this is the one I kind of use every day, but it's time for me to upgrade my equipment, I admit. So today I'm going to use a brand new GHD. I absolutely love GHD, mainly because my old Babyliss one takes about 5 minutes to heat up. Listen to this. It speaks to you too. And it takes absolutely no time at all to heat up. Now, what do you want in a tong? I don't mind whether you use a tong, which is this, with this sort of clamp at the side, or a wand. And that's when you know it's ready. How quick is that? Or you use a wand, which is one without this. A lot of professionals don't use the one with the clamp, and if they do, I interviewed Joey Maloof the other day, he uses it and leaves this out, leaves it open the whole time. But essentially, it's best not to use this, and I'm going to show you how you do it. So the aim is to get Melissa Oderbash, Rosie Huntington Whiteley, Elle Macpherson in our dreams beach waves, and this is how you do it. So you want a fairly large, barreled, chunky tong. This is the GHD one, and it's a good 2 or 3 inches, and I'm going to show you how you do it. Now my hair again needs very small sections even to get that sort of Melissa Oderbash finished wave. The larger the sections, the more soft the wave. The smaller the sections, the more firm the wave. And you turn your tong upside down and wrap your hair from front to back, always away from your face, never do it towards your face. And you do it like this. Leave the ends out. Now you see the clamp has been left free. That's the secret. You're going to have to burn your fingers a few times before you learn this technique. My hair doesn't take very long to do. So there you go. That's the first section, and you leave it like that to cool. Now, if your hair's thicker, it will take longer, and you might need a setting spray or a heat protection spray. I've already got a sort of protective, I use Kerastase Thermique. It's a cream you put in your hair to protect it. And then section by section, you work your way around. For the Melissa Oderbash look, use fairly small sections. And then again, you do the same thing. So mine goes roughly 2.5 to 3 times round, down and round and away from your face. Never put the ends in. If you put the ends in, and I've interviewed Cheryl Cole about this and so many people, you're going to end up with prom queen hair, which is lovely if you're doing a big 70s thing or if you want to look like a prom queen, but most people don't. Now these GHD tongs are amazing because basically, I'm going to touch that at the end of my nail, not my finger. They just don't cling or stick to your hair at all, so you get a really good sense of movement through it. Now I'm doing this on my tiny little mirror, reflective screen on my camera, so if it's not perfect, forgive me. But you can see the sort of size of sections I do. Again, 2.5 times round, away and down. Don't do the roots, don't do the ends, leave the ends out. Promise you won't burn your fingers. Well, you might a few times, but I've been doing this for quite a while now. Now, I've been doing this for a while, and what I used to do was do quite large, chunky sections, and that's how, if you brush it through afterwards, I'll show you, you'll get those soft waves. But if you do it like this with smaller sections, you end up with what I call that Melissa Oderbash look. If you don't know Melissa Oderbash, you need to Google her. She's fabulous. She designs my favourite bikinis and swimwear. And actually, do you know, I don't know how old she is, but she's one of my style icons. She's blonde, super tall, super slim, super stylish. We had a real bonding moment when I basically told her I loved her hair the other day, and she said that she cuts her own hair, goes to the local Tony and Guy salon to colour it, hates washing it, and quite happily tongs her hair and would rather tong her hair than have a blow dry. And we instantly had a bonding moment over that, because I very rarely like to have my hair blow dried. There you go. And that is one side done. Again, hardly any sections for me. The secret, if you've got super thick hair, is take more sections, because you're going to have 3 times the amount of hair as I have. Who hasn't? I'm going to do the other side now. I'm not as good on the other side, so I might even fast forward through this bit and then we'll come back to it afterwards. You have to be ambidextrous to do your hair really well, and I've never really mastered that. So if ever you see me in real life, forgive me, but the left-hand side of my hair never looks as good as my right-hand side, and my left-hand eyebrow doesn't look as good as my right-hand eyebrow either. Tong down, away from your face, and round, leaving the ends out. On the tongue right at the last bit. Now turn it off. There you go, my GHD is still speaking to me. And what you end up with is very soft, loose, beachy waves. Now I would let my hair cool down, which this side already has, and then I just rake my fingers through it. That's it. This side's slightly warmer, which actually I would leave it to do. There you go. And that's how you get Melissa Oderbash soft waves. If you were to take a brush to this now, and in fact tomorrow, it will have softened slightly, and what you'll end up with is what I call that sort of rosy Huntington Whiteley. It will fall more like that rather than indefinite waves. But there you go. This is what Melissa said you do. You shake it up. There you go. And you're ready to go. It really is that easy. Invest in a decent jumbo sized tong, about that thick. Leave the roots out, leave the ends out, wind away from your face in as many sections as you need to get this finished look, which I think of as being a sort of Miami, timeless, quite elegant look that works well on my hair, but I've done it on my niece's hair, which is this short, and actually even shorter hair, you just get a softer wave. So I really think it works for most people on most hair types, and I hope you enjoy it. Now subscribe, because one of the reasons I've created this video is because people asked for it. People tried my 5-minute blow dry and said, yes, I loved it, or I want more curls. Your feedback is basically what made me create this, which is, I mean, how long did that take? I know I've speeded it up, but really that's taken no more than 5 minutes. It's such an easy look to do. And as I said, subscribe, ask for videos, and I promise that I might be tongue-in-cheek the beauty know-it-all, but I promise that you can become one too. I hope you enjoyed it.